What's up, guys? What is going on? What's going on? Welcome to Sunday Night Charts with Jim of All Trades. Got a lot going on in my world, guys. I'm super tired. We're gonna see if we can get right into it, guys. I don't know that I'm gonna have the energy to do a lot of chart requests, but we're gonna take a lot of time. We'll look at many pairs across the market. We got BTC, guys. We'll look at ETH. We'll look at Cardano. We'll look at DOT, XRP. Look at the DXY. We'll look at NASDAQ and the S&P. We'll kind of look at those charts and see where price is going. Where is this carnage going to end? Where is it going to end? I'm going to give you some ideas for help on spotting the bottom of a trend so that you can actually kind of know when the trend is shifting and things to keep an eye out for. That'll help you as well. So I'll give you a couple secrets along those lines. But guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome. If you're brand new to the channel, glad you're here. I am an Elliott Wave trader. My name's Jim, and what we do here is through Elliott Wave theory, we look at the market through a lens of fives and threes. We put those structures together, and then we try to see where the price of the market might be heading. So with that said, guys, let's jump in. Don't forget, none of this is financial advice. Never intended to be that. Just showing you how I see the market. Let me say hi to people in the chat. Good to see you guys. Let me know where you are, where you're hailing from, and where you're watching from. What time is it in your part of the world? Sorry it's so late if you're in Asia and London. I'm so sorry. But hey, Sunday Night Charts. It's worth staying up for. Get your popcorn, get your Twizzlers, and let's get going, okay? What's up, David? How are you? Let's see. You're waiting for Jim's TA. I was like, what's Euphoria? Is that a show? Is that a TV show? I think it is. Let's see. What else? Who else is saying hi here? We got Sean. What's up, Sean Stedman? Toga Tony. What's up, buddy? Chill Money. I hope you're chill. Hope you're doing well. Hey, the mic is good. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. This is it's a blue Yeti, but it's not blue. It's a red blue Yeti. Let's see. Lawyer Tom. Hey there, man. Good to see you. Of course, I get to see you a lot. Hey, there's Jay Cohn. Hey, buddy. Good to see you as well. All right. Well, guys, appreciate you guys stopping by. I'm sure more will show up. Let's jump into the TA and see what's happening, okay? All right. We are operating. What's up? Okay. That's my son spamming my channel.
It's mine now.
All right. All right. We're operating on the idea, guys, looking carefully here at the idea that this is part of a larger ABC. That's my first idea. And guys, welcome. If you're just joining, welcome. We're jumping into the TA. I'm going to be ignoring the chat for a little while to get some TA out to you. So forgive me if I don't say hi to you, but welcome. But let's look at this. We're looking at this as an ABC. That's count number one. Now, there's some other counts that we have. My alternate count is a triangle count, which we're at the key moment to see whether we're going to get a triangle or not. So we'll see. But anyway, this looks like an ABC. We're looking for 5 waves to finish. My guess is that this is the 5th wave. We're beginning or in the middle of the 5th wave of this 5 waves of C. So we're somewhere in wave 3 of wave C here. Of the 5th wave of C. So the 5th wave is going to have 5 waves. C is going to have 5 big waves, and the 5th wave of C is going to have 5 subwaves in it. So I hope that's not too confusing. So that's what we're looking for. However, we're going to see some signs on the chart that point to maybe there's another count involved, and we'll talk about the options here. So I'm going to give you as many options as I can. We'll talk about what's that looking like. So anyway, this is looking awful dumpy, and the signs on the chart are fairly negative, but there are some bullish signs I'm seeing that I'll show you what I'm seeing, but they can get wiped out pretty well with a strong move to the downside. So we'll see how the market's going to play tonight. Okay. Now, So if this is 5 waves, we're looking for the 5th wave right here that we just finished wave 4. That this little 3-wave move was wave 4. Okay, and we're looking for wave 5 right there. Okay, so we got 1, 2, all that's 3, 3. So the 1 and 2 are way up here, and 3, 4, 5. Okay, there you go. And that's C. If it's confusing, I'm sorry. Elliott wave can be confusing. You just have to understand that we look for 5s and 3s, and we put them together in structure. So an ABC structure is this particular type of ABC structure is a flat. It's called a 3-3-5, and we're looking for 5 waves. Okay, so we basically are starting on the higher time frame. Sorry, I'm a little discombobulated because I was looking at something here, but on the smaller time frame, you'll notice that the C wave. And it takes a while to get Elliott wave. You know, there are lots of rules and lots of things to know. So it's worth your study. I have free classes on my channel. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Okay, looking at 5 waves. And now in this 5th wave, I need 5 waves. In other words, we'd look for 5 subwaves in this wave right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Like that. Okay. To give you another example here, this was an ABC as well, A, B, and a C, and we're looking for 5 waves in C, just like we're looking for there. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so I mean, you see how there is a market structure. The market is made up of 5s and 3s. They're all over the place. 3s are much more common than 5s, yet nevertheless. So that's what we're looking at here as a first idea. Okay. Yeah, Cedar Zeta. Okay, number 1, I got a rule on my channel. You got to be respectful. If you don't understand, you can ask questions. But listen, I don't tolerate negative ideas. It makes no sense because you can draw anything you want. No, it's not. That's not the case at all. I'm sitting here. It looks like I'm drawing anything, but I'm actually applying rules of Elliott wave, and I'm very fast, and I've been doing this a lot. No, it's not the case at all. Okay. I'll show you in just a minute. You got to hang in there, and you got to understand that there's a good proverb, guys. Let me help you guys out with this proverb. It says, he that answers a matter before he hears it, to him it is folly and shame. It's shameful and foolish to decide an answer to a matter before you actually hear it fully out. Okay. Yeah, no problem. No problem there, Cedar. I don't mind if you're confused. Ask questions. Just remain respectful and kind, and ask questions. Even if you disagree, that's fine too. I want to keep it chill. I want to keep it cool. I'm here giving my time. And when people say, one of the comments I can't stand to see, oh, you can just draw any lines you want to do. It's not like that at all. And that's the way it looks, and I've constantly got to defend myself, and I don't want to spend any time defending myself, okay? I've got a course about Elliott wave theory. It's free of charge. You don't have to pay a thing. It's in my playlist. Go to find that playlist, and you can get started learning all about Elliott wave, okay? So anyway, with that said, looking for 5 waves here, okay? And you're just going to have to understand that this is the way the market moves 5s and 3s. Okay, we move impulsively in 5s and we retrace in 3s. Here's a corrective move. That's a 3-wave move right there. Okay, this is a correction. That's a 3-wave move. This is a correction. There's a 3-wave move. All right. Here's a little 3-wave move right there. Okay, this was a 3-wave move. All these that I just highlighted are corrective waves, and these longer waves, these skinnier waves that go faster, they're called impulses, and those are 5-wave moves. If we look in the smaller time frame, you'll see 3s and 5s all over the place. Okay, so let's jump in now and look at this wave. Spend a little time there. Excuse me. And let's work on this wave right here for a little bit. Now, I've got alternate counts. You're going to have to wait, guys, for me to present the alternate counts to you. We're going to see if we can identify this wave structure, okay? Okay. Let's go down to the 15-minute time frame. Okay. So let's spend some time here, and we have in an impulse wave, wave 1, wave 3, and 5 all have 5 waves. So this wave 1 is going to have 5 waves in it. And so let's find the 5 waves in this wave right here. Okay. I'm going to go to the candlestick chart a little bit. It's a little easier to see. Right here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's what we call a diagonal. Okay, this is what we call a leading diagonal, where you have a kind of a wedge shape. You might call it a wedge. Okay, but basically you see 5 waves making a wedge. That's an impulse wave. That's 5 waves. That's one of the structures that we know in Elliott wave. That's a known structure. It's got 5 waves in it, confirmed. All right, it was followed by wave 2 here, a larger wave 2, which if you'll notice, there's 3 waves to it, A, B, C. Okay, there's A, B, and C. All right, 3 clear waves. That's a corrective wave. Okay, so you have an impulse of 5 waves followed by 3. 5 and 3. The next wave is going to have 5 waves. Okay. Now, we're looking for 5 waves. Off the top here, off the top, we've got 1, 1, 2. Okay. Now, wave 3 of this 5 needs, wave 3 needs 5 waves, okay? So I'm going to put wave 3 down here. And we're getting wave 4 finishing up right now. Wave 4 just finished. And we're looking for wave 5 to come on down. Okay, so wave 3, you'll notice, has 5 waves in it as well. So let's count that. 1, 2, okay, 3. Let's actually, sorry. This is 3. Had a triangle 4, 5. So that's the subwave 3 of this larger wave. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm personally looking for, guys, 5 waves back down to the downside to finish this particular wave. Okay. Now I'm going to talk about another count here, right here, because this looks very much like a 3-wave structure right now. Okay. And it looks like the RSI was supporting a 3-wave structure. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Now I'm looking for the target area somewhere around 37.4, which is the 1618, or just below it. We'll see. We'll see. I'm currently short for this last wave. What I'm thinking, one of my primary ideas, is I believe that we're probably going to be heading down to break 30K. Okay, I think we're coming down to break 30K. I think we're probably going to break 28K, and probably going to wick down to, maybe even 25K on this move. It's a possibility, but I don't think we can do it. I don't think we can do it unless we get a 1-2-1-2. Now, I'm not certain about that, but it's an idea. So let me talk about it. It appears that we've got 5 waves. We've got a leading diagonal 5. We got a 3-wave pullback. Now we've got another 5 working. That looks to be almost finished. One more hit to the low tonight. And then I think we're going to get kind of a bounce. And I think it's going to be a 3-wave bounce. Okay. That I'm not sure how high it's going to come. And we'll have to see what the structure is created. But I think it's going to be a quick fake rally to the upside. Okay. I think it's going to be a fake rally. And the reason I think that's coming is because I believe we need a 1-2-1-2. It just looks a little bit big. It looks a little bit, that's my only problem right now, is this wave is a little bit big, but it's still possible to get a second 3-wave move, and we'll have a 1, 2, and this becomes a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That becomes wave 3, 4, 5. And that gets us, guys, down here to 25, 20K, pretty deep, with an extended 5th wave of this entire move. All right. So I'm watching for the possibility here. Excuse me. I'm watching for the possibility of a wave 2 back to the upside, a 3-wave move back up, and it's going to feel bullish. And I think people are going to think we've reversed. I think what people are going to believe is that we had a 3-wave we had a 3-wave move, and now we're going up, and we're going up fast, right? I think that's what this wave is going to do. It's going to make people bullish again. It's going to get people looking to the upside and call this like a 1-2 or something like that, and then they're looking to go, okay? But I think it's going to be a fake out. I think it's going to be 3 waves, and we're going to have a 1-2, 1-2 on our hands, and we're going to have a dump like you've never seen. Now, that's one of the counts that I'm watching. Very, very bearish, okay? That's called a 1-2, 1-2, guys. So a 1-2, 1-2 is when you get the second 1-2 is the 1-2 of the third wave. Okay, it's the 1-2 of the third wave. So we'd count it like this. We'd count the second 1-2 like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and all of this 5-wave move is the third wave. So we'd count the overall wave like this: 1, 2. All this is 3, 4, 5, and that's a possibility, guys, of a very, very deep wave. Now I'm not certain that's going to happen. I can't promise that's going to happen. I'm not here to guarantee that. It's just an idea to watch out for. Okay, I'm simply saying, watch out for a 3-wave move. But right now we have a 5-wave, a 3-wave pullback, and we got another 5-wave working. Looks like a simple zigzag for now, and it's measuring correctively as well. So we got to watch out that this isn't just an ABC. Okay, this just isn't a possible ABC. So I've got 2 counts here right now. I've got more counts than that, but I've got a couple of counts here. One count says this is a 1-2, 1, and we're going to get 3 waves back up, and that's going to be a 2. And this calls for mega bear. This is the mega bear scenario where we're going down to the abyss. We're going to break 28K. We're going to break 30K, and probably hit. We're probably going to hit. 25, maybe even 20K. Okay, that's a possibility. This 3-wave pullback can be an ABC, it can be a WXY, it can be any 3-wave structure. Generally speaking, a lot of times they're simple. The 2-wave is a simple zigzag. Okay. All right. So I'm looking for this thing to finish. I don't think we're done on the micro count. I believe this is a WXY right here. Okay. I believe we're playing a WX and then a Y right there. We come a little high, but it's okay. It's a little deep, but it's fine. On the micro scale here on the 30-second chart, you see we've started with a leading diagonal. Okay, that's pointing to the downside. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Got a leading diag. Okay, now we're looking for some kind of a 3-wave pullback, and then we'll look for continuation after that. Okay, so let's watch for a 3-wave pullback. It doesn't break this high, and we'll look for continuation to the downside. And this is going to be the 1-2. This is going to be 1-2 of the very micro time frame of this last 5th wave. We're going to get 3, 4, 5. Probably just coming down to break the low, barely hit the 1618 around 37.8. And then we're going to be going up for that, maybe that 3-wave move that I talked about. So this is what I'm expecting, at least a trade idea for you guys, at least an idea to be thinking about tonight for wave path. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but there's a plausible idea based on the wave structure interpretation that I've just given you. Okay, that's a plausible notion. This is actually what I'm trading. I'm currently short from the top of this WXY, looking for this 3-wave pullback, and then I want to see. I'm actually hedged long right now for this 3-wave pullback, and then I want to see the continuation to the downside. Okay. Yeah, what is it? IWO or LWO? I'm not sure what that is, but yeah, it might be. But let me give you a couple of the counts here, potential. But anyway, I don't know if we're gonna get that 1-2, 1-2. Guys, let me just say this. I never know anything, right? What I'm doing is applying Elliott wave theory, and I'm interpreting the structures that I'm seeing and doing my very best to identify those 5s and 3s, put them together in our known structures with the Fibonacci measurements to validate what structures they are, and give you the best count that I can give. Okay, with the best idea for where price is going. Okay, so since this started with a 1 2 1 2, I'm looking for this this 3 4 3 this 3 4 5, this 4 5, and then I'm looking for this 4 5. So I'm looking for one more fifth wave to the downside. That's kind of the way I'm looking. Now, once that's done, that's going to finish this wave. We're looking for a larger pullback for the 1 2 1 2 idea. But let me talk about another idea instead of the 1 2 1 2. Again, the 1 2 1 2 is mega bearish, but we're going to come back up and we're going to we're going to retest maybe the 50 to 60% of this wave. Okay, we're gonna come back up in 3 waves, back up to the 50 to 60% region of this. Okay. Let's talk about another idea. Seriously? Seriously? Love it. All right. What else could we be dealing with? Let's zoom out and look at it. Instead of a large ABC, what if it's a large triangle? Okay. Now this is something that lately I've been spending a little bit more time thinking about. My back is killing me, guys. I'm sorry. In fact, I need to take some ibuprofen here. Sorry about that, guys. Ibuprofen. Let's look at the triangle idea here. It's possible. I believe macro, this could be a wave 4 triangle. Okay, possible. It's possible. Now, in a triangle, every wave is 3 waves, okay? And there are 5 waves. We count them as A, B, C, D, E, okay? So we got 3 waves as an A. I'm going to put it right there. We got 3 waves in the B. You can count this. You can count this as 3 waves in a C, all right? So instead of 5, we're looking at this as 3 instead, okay? And I think a lot of people are looking at this as a 3-wave move, okay? Now, looking for the D wave, which is going to be 3 waves, and then E. And I kind of believe that... no worries, my brother. No worries at all. Sorry, I was just looking at something, guys. I kind of believe that this move here is just a 3, a 3, and a 3. We're going to get a W. That's going to be a W wave. And then we'll get maybe another, so that's maybe a zigzag or something like that. And then we get another 3-wave move, followed by another 3-wave move. And we get some kind of move like this back up into the D wave. Okay? So that's a possibility here. In other words, this 3-wave move that we're looking at right now on the chart, on the smaller time frame, on the hourly, the 30-minute chart. Oh, come on. This 3-wave move here, which may or may not be done, right? All right, 3-wave move. And that's just the B wave or an X wave of a WXY. W, X, Y. And we'll get some other 3-wave move back up to the upside here. This could get a little bit more complex. 3 waves there, 3 waves there. So this X wave could actually come down here, and what this actually becomes is becomes a flat, and it becomes an A, B, C flat. That's another possibility, but either way, this 3-wave move is just part of a corrective wave that's part of this triangle. That's part of a that's going to be a very a bearish. I mean a bullish triangle, a fourth wave on the macro count that may play. I don't think there's a way to disqualify that. Yeah, if the triangle plays out, probably not going to hit the 25K. Probably not going to hit 25K. For now, we will later. Well, I don't know if it will later or not, but yeah, we probably won't. We would actually stay in this range. We've already kind of bottomed, and so we've kind of come and retested the bottom, but we're not gonna hit anything lower than what we've already hit, and we're gonna go back and we're not gonna hit anything higher than we've already hit. It's gonna stay within a range, and it's gonna form this triangle. It's gonna take months, the rest of the year maybe to play out. It could take so long for this triangle to play out. This could come all the way out here, and this could come all the way out here. It could be to the end of the year, guys, the way this plays. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but that's a possibility that this is part of a larger triangle. So we have to keep in mind that this thing could turn around and make a much larger wave to the upside, come up and break this high. Now, I think that'll get everybody bullish. Again, that'll get everybody really bullish, but you're going to have to watch out. You're going to get a three-wave back to retest this level, and then another three-wave up like that, and you're going to have a move like this back up for the D-wave. Okay? So just keep that in mind as that's a plan B. That's a potential wave structure that can be in play, and this would be the overall fourth wave of the macro. That means after the triangle's done, guys, we go up. Okay, that's when we get 100K. That's when we get 80, 90, 100K Bitcoin. Okay, that's later after a very, very slow, methodical ranging price for the next 3 to 7 months or more. So, a triangle is a potential play here, and we have to be careful here. So, is this guaranteed to keep on rocking on the downside? No, it doesn't have to at all. It could be done. Or again, I'm still thinking on the micro. We get one more hit to the low to get to the 1618 of this. I think we're going to come and hit the 1618. This looks like a fourth wave move right now. And do you guys see the hidden bearish divergence on the chart? Do you guys know how to recognize hidden bear? Okay. If you'll notice this peak right here, and that peak, and this peak, and that peak, the RSI has already retested the almost overbought, and it is overtaken the last peak where price was unable to match that. So that's bearish. That's a hidden bearish divergence. Okay. So there's a possibility for you there. Oh, excuse me, my back, man. Ooh. So we've gone over two counts, guys. We've gone over a triangle count where that kind of has us ranging over the next 6 months or so, and we've talked about basically the ABC count, the larger. So there's the triangle look. That would be called a running triangle or an ABC. Whether this is just A, B, C. We just need one more fifth wave, and guys, that's really bullish because after that's done, we look to probably form a consolidation area here or down here somewhere. And then head on up and start working our way to the upside. And that's when we go to 100K as well. Once we get and take out this maybe 20K, 25K range. So what we're gonna see, I don't know what's gonna play, guys. I don't have a crystal ball, but I'm just showing you what I'm seeing here. This three-wave move very much looks like. It looks like a three-wave move that's getting ready to go up. Again, I tend to believe that we have one more hit to the low tonight, and then we reverse tomorrow, more than likely, back to the upside. Okay? One more low and then back. Okay? Now, let's look at the DXY for a minute. I don't believe that Bitcoin is directly related to the DXY, but it does have some bearing on the bullishness of the overall markets in general. So let's look at the DXY for a minute, and you'll notice that we just got a three-way pullback here. Now, what I'm looking at as I look at this, let's just start looking and putting together the structures here. Okay, Let's just try to put them together. I see this as a flat right here. That's a flat. All right. I see this as a three-wave move. I see this as a three-wave move. Now, so we got a bunch of three waves happening. We got another three-wave move that just happened. Okay. So what's all this going on? What is this? Okay. Well, basically, what I'm seeing right now, I've got this as a W wave. All right. Or we could say 3, 3, 3, and that becomes a W. Now that could be three waves and all that, and that's a big WXY. It's finished, and then we just go down from here. That's a possibility. I don't think so. I don't think we got high enough to retest this top. DXY likes to retest the top a little deeper than that. Okay, it did hit the one. It did hit the 618, but let's see here. Let's see if we got something else. What if we have a W wave, this becomes an X wave, and then we get a Y wave all the way up here, and so we come back and retest the top. So we could have a three-wave move that's done, and now the DXY is heading down, okay, down completely, like we're going down. In that case, anything EU on the forex is going to be going up. Everything's going to be moving up. So this, if the DXY continues to the downside, that's bearish. Okay, so that means, generally speaking, the sentiment for Bitcoin is going to be more bullish for this move. Okay, you'll see that there is hidden bullish divergence as well. Let's see, just to make that case a little bit, we got hidden bull right here on the 15-minute. Right there and there. Now that can get taken out. All this has to do is just come down, and that hidden bull can get taken out. We know that, but there's some bullishness there on this particular chart. I like to see it more on the 1 hour chart, but nevertheless, there is some hidden bull on the chart. So everything's three waving here. I gotta think that this is going to probably start making another three wave to the upside. So we're going to probably continue up. That means if the DXY continues to the upside. Correctively, that's going to push probably the prices of the other of the rest of the markets to the downside more than likely. So the DXY is looking, I don't know, it could go either way right now. It could go either way. Do we have news this week, guys, on the Dixie? Let's check. News. Let's see. My eyes are bad. We got inflation. No, that's not inflation. What is that? What's the core PCE price? What is that? Yeah. Change in price. Yeah, inflation. Excluding food and energy. Okay, so yeah, that's a measure of inflation there. So that's going to be on Thursday. That's going to be an important piece of news on Thursday for the measurement of the dollar's value. So Thursday, we got Thursday news, guys. That means something. Other than that, just minor news all week. And then Friday. I said Thursday, but I meant Friday. And then we got the GDP coming on Thursday. So GDP Thursday, inflation on Friday. So that's gonna mean something. Okay. So now I've done some. I've talked about the different counts that I'm seeing on Bitcoin. I've talked about the different count, the Dixie, and where I think that might be going. Again, it's up or down right now. The structures aren't clear. However, let's. Lammy, what is IXIC? What is that? What I like to do now is I've got 4 levels of analysis or three main levels of analysis, guys, when I look at charts. Number 1, I look at wave structure. Okay, that's Elliott wave. We look at wave structure and see what the wave structure is saying. Okay. Secondly, I do RSI analysis, where I study divergences. I study what the RSI is telling me. Okay, and then the third and probably all of them are very important. Actually, before I say this, very important one. Then I look at the DXY and the regular market, see what the regular markets look like they're doing. I didn't look at the regular markets yet. Let me look at NASDAQ and SPX. But then after that, I do correlation. In other words, I look at all the other charts and I look at the wave structure and I see, okay, how is the wave structure on these other charts matching with what I'm expecting to see on my different counts of BTC. So I spend a lot of time on correlation. Guys, if all you're ever doing is looking at the BTC chart, you're missing out. You got to look at a multitude of charts and correlate them together and to see if you can see the moves moving together. See if the waves are moving together. Okay, so let's see, NASDAQ Composite Index. Okay, what's the name of that chart, Lammy? What's the name of that chart? If you could, is it the ICIX? Is that the name of it? Let's look at the. Let's take a minute because I looked at NASDAQ. So this looks like a three-wave move. Looks like a flat that could possibly turn up again. Okay, so let's pay attention to that. All right, let's look at the SPX and see what the SPX is doing. All right, my take on the SPX, guys, is a little bit. It's bearish, but bullish. Okay, there it is. All right, here's what I'm seeing. Let me move this for a minute. I'll show you. All right, what I'm seeing on the SPX is I got a three-wave move right to the top there. That's three waves. That's corrective. Okay, then I've got a three-wave move that looks like it needs one more hit to the low. Just one more. And in fact, tomorrow it might open bearish and then we get a reversal. That's what I'm expecting tomorrow out of the market. The SPX is going to open bearish, probably spike to the downside. It's going to gap down and then come back up eventually to tomorrow or the next day. Okay, that's what I'm expecting. So I've got a three-wave to the upside. I'm looking at three waves to the downside, looking for a five-wave move, and there's a flat right here. So I've got three off the top. This would be three. I'd be looking for another three, and that'd be a WXY correction. All right, I know that's a lot of hodgepodge there, but that's the way I'm looking at the SPX. And then what I'm thinking is that's going to be a wave 4 correction. But the end is not yet, guys. The end is not yet. Behold, I tell you these things beforehand. And when you see these things happening, know that the end draweth nigh, but the end is not yet. When the fig show leaves and summer is coming. Just like this, when you see the NASDAQ spike to the high, one more time for the last hurrah, you know the end draweth nigh. Okay? Yeah, maybe not tomorrow, but the next day. The next day, Crypto Geek, Greek, thank you. So yeah, good call there on the on President's Day. Sorry about that, but you get the idea. So the SPX, I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's the way I'm looking at that guy. And so I'm expecting this to get a rally and then another dump, and it's going to feel really dumpy. And I think the whole market's going to be crazy bearish, and then all of a sudden it's going to rally again, and that's going to be the fourth wave and the fifth wave. Okay. I'm looking at the NASDAQ as well the same way. Lammy, I see your comments. I'll get right to you in just a minute. Looking at NASDAQ the same way, except it looks like the NASDAQ has already finished three waves. However, what NASDAQ may do is we may get a rally right here, okay, followed by another three-wave move, and that becomes maybe a fourth wave that gets kind of deep, doesn't break into this area, and then we get a spike to the high. That might be. You can see the hidden bullish divergence on this particular chart here. There's some hidden bull there, so maybe so. Maybe that's a way of looking at the chart. Okay. Am I in a trade? Yes, I'm in a trade. I'm short to the spike to the low, and then maybe looking for a long potentially. Ike Mouser, thanks for sharing those charts. I'll copy those and take a peek at that for market sentiment. That's excellent. All right, let's see. Lammy, what you answer my question. The NASDAQ Composite Index is the market capitalization weighted index over 3,000 common equities. Yeah, I know what that is. But I was looking for the name of the chart, like the chart name, so I could pull it up. Because there's all kinds of different NASDAQ charts I can pull up. Very common to hear the closing price of the NASDAQ Composite Index report. Yeah. Yeah, I know what the NASDAQ is. I just didn't know what the ICIX was. I never heard of it in that way. Sorry about that. I was just looking for the chart name, buddy. Just the chart name. Let's see. Yeah, the NASDAQ is basically tech stocks. They're tech stocks. I see 93 of you here. Welcome, guys. Hit those like buttons if you don't mind. I know sometimes you forget, but that really helps YouTube recommend the stream. You'll be surprised how many people will come in by you guys hitting the like button. So let me see that those likes. There's 31 likes right now. If you could remember to hit that really helped me out. I appreciate it. Hey, James. What's up, buddy? James Bond. All right. I'm sorry if I haven't gotten to you in the chat yet. I apologize. So is that IXIC? I've never heard of it called that, but let me see. IXIC. Huh, interesting. I need to add that to my favorite. Yeah, it looks like we're in a wave 4. I need a wave 5. So I need this wave 4 to kind of finish. I need a spike to the high. That's going to finish us up, guys. That's going to finish us up. NASDAQ's got more up, guys. I know y'all are looking for a market crash. I know y'all are looking for it, but I think we're going to see some rallying this year. One more last hurrah. One more last hurrah. Okay, let's do a little correlation now. Yeah. I was unaware of the composite index, what the name of that chart was. Either way, still looking for another move to the upside. The charts are similar in some ways, but thanks for sharing that, Lammy. Thanks for clearing me up on that, buddy. I'm going to get to XRP. Just wait. But we're going to start looking at correlation here. Look at the different charts and see what's happening there, okay? All right, let's start with XRP because I've been watching that. It's been an interesting chart. I'm kind of looking at this as a triangle here, which has me bearish, okay? I'm bearish in the long run. I'm bearish, okay? Let me show you what I'm seeing here. When I zoom out and look at XRP, I've got a couple of ways of looking at this chart. Okay, one says this was a this was a 3-wave move that's finished. Okay, and now we got a 5-wave move right here. It's 5 instead of 3. That's a 5-wave move. Okay, and then now we got a 3-wave pullback that's done, that's complete, it's finished. And that I'm looking for this impulse off of this to finish. 3-wave pullback, and this is Moon Boy, okay? So there's your Moon Boy count, Mr. Trump versus the Fed. There's your Moon Boy count for XRP. Now, let me give you the Bear Boy count because there is a Bear Boy count. But there's your Moon Boy count. But either way, whether it's bear or bull, I'm kind of looking for one more wave to the upside to spike the high here. Okay. So the question is, how would that correlate with Bitcoin? Okay. How could that correlate with Bitcoin if this spikes? Okay. How would that do? Well, remember what I said I'm looking for on Bitcoin. Okay. On Bitcoin, I'm looking for a potential, once this finishes, 3-wave move to the upside. So as Bitcoin goes up in 3 waves correctively, okay, XRP, which has been outperforming Bitcoin as far as its moves, it's been moving so fast and so big, we could get a really big spike to the high, big impulse wave to the upside. That's a possibility. Now, let's zoom in and look at this wave. I'm kind of looking at this as a triangle. It's not my favorite, but it works. It does work as a potential triangle. Let's talk about it as a potential triangle. We had a bit of an overthrow here. And that's one reason I don't care for it, but it's still okay. Looking at it as a triangle, we got an A wave, we got B over here, C, D, and now I'm looking for E, guys. I'm looking for E, and what we just got was the A wave. We got a flat B wave, looking for a spike down for C, and that's gonna be that 3-wave moves. Could possibly, so this down move could make the C wave of the triangle. Now, if it's not a triangle, then it's just a WXY, which let's just look at it as a WXY. See if I can figure that out here in just a second. Come on. Come on! We have to go down! We have to get out of here! It's been a while since I've done my Arnold. Alright, so we got 3. Okay, what if I've got just a complex here? Right in the middle. W, X, Y. Just a complex. Boom. Boom. And now I need XRP to take a dive. It's got to go down. XRP has to go down as an A, B, C. At the end of the day, it's a big W, X, Y. And that becomes wave 4. It's really ugly and big, and then we get a spike to the high, wave 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You kind of want to say that you got 3 waves and it's finished here and it's just going down now. You kind of want to look at it and say that, but nevertheless, that's a way we can look at XRP. And once XRP does that, we need to go down for at least 3 waves, minimum of 3. All right. Or, and then we go bull boy. Okay. Or this is going to go down to the abyss, and it's going to finish that move. Once that finishes, up. So, you finish 5 waves. If it finishes 5 waves, 2 options. That 5 waves could be part of this flat right here. And if that's the case, let's just zoom out and look at it. We're looking at this as W, that flat becomes X, and then we get Y. And that's going to finish the big overall W, X, Y. That gets us down to 36 cents, 25 cents. And after that, you would think we get a rally to the upside that makes higher highs. So there's the bear boy count, where we still get this spike to the high. Now I'm not certain that's going to happen, but it could. Okay, it's plausible. We get a spike to the high, 5 waves. We get that spike when BTC is making 3 waves to the upside. Okay, after BTC makes that, then we get a dump like nobody's business down to 20K, 25K, deep. It becomes deep. Okay, and if that deep measure on Bitcoin happens, then you're going to get a very deep dump on XRP down to 36 or 25 cents. Okay. Now, if Bitcoin does the triangle, okay, you've got much more chance for XRP to also be more bullish or be making a triangle right here as well. So this could turn into a triangle as well. Okay, you can kind of see a triangle potentially in the works here. Maybe. Where you got your A wave, you got your B wave, you got your C wave. Okay. Now we're looking for, the D and then the E. I don't know. What is blockchain backer? Is that a YouTube channel? Let's look up. What is Chris? What's the point there? You want to make a point? I'll listen. Yeah, I'm kind of looking for the 1618 area, Frank. If we get down there. Okay, so there's XRP, and you can see how I've correlated the charts. That if we get this, if we get this spike to the high, Bitcoin may be doing its 3-wave move. And then it plummets to the abyss, where XRP also plummets to the abyss, and that would be the W, X, and then the Y. Yeah, I think actually somebody's mentioned him before, and I've watched a video of his or so. He does wave analysis differently than I do, though. He isn't a true Elliott wave guy. Which is fine. I don't care. But I just don't want you to think that he's doing Elliott wave. He's not. He's doing a modified version of a wave theory. Yeah, I think we get a false hit to the low, a really fast move, Amal, to the low, and then probably a reversal, at least for 3 waves. I don't think it's going to be a reversal forever. I think it's just going to be a reversal for 3 waves. Okay, let's look at Ethereum and see if we can do a little correlation analysis with Ethereum as well. So ETH is making a 3-wave move. Okay. When I zoom in on ETH, what you'll notice, this move to the upside is a flat. It's as clear as day. Okay. We got 3 here, we got 3 here, and now we're getting 5. It's a flat. It is not a flat. It's a flat. It's pretty extended. Nevertheless, looks like a flat. Looks like a flat. Higher time frames, 1 hour. We got some hidden bear. on this. This looks like a fourth wave to me, guys. So I'm looking at 1, 2, all that's 3. We got a flat 4, and we're looking for another hit to the low. Okay, around the 1618. Let's target 2454 range. We got an order block that we just reversed off. We got order blocks down here as well. Shoot, we could wick down to 2360, something like that for Ethereum. Okay, again, that looks like a 3-wave move. Now, what would happen after 3-wave moves? Now that's an interesting prospect here. But again, that's a bearish move. We've still got one more bearish move to the downside. What is that overarching wave? Well, this could actually be just an intermediate. What is that? What is going on? What is going on, my friends? Crypto Jim here, back with another edition of the daily Sunday night charts with James at the water cooler. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Now looking for 5. I'm looking for 5. I want to see 5 down. So is this going to give me a 3-wave? So we hit one more low. We just spiked the low. 3-wave back, and we get a 1, 2, 1, 2. And guys, we get a dump of all mother dumps. And then what that's going to be is a big old ABC. The dump of all mother dumps. Gets us back down to $1,000 Ethereum, $1,500 Ethereum. Yeah, that's the way it looks, guys. That's the way Ethereum looks. So I'm looking at that 1, 2, 1, 2. If you want to see another place in the market where we had a 1, 2, 1, 2, would you like to see another place in the market where we had a 1, 2, 1, 2? Come on, would you? You got to say something. Say something if you want to see a 1, 2, 1, 2. Let me hear ya. Do y'all remember the COVID dump? Sure you do. You remember the COVID dump. Let me show you what was going on during the COVID dump on Ethereum. You'll notice at the top of Ethereum, we got a 5-wave move and a 3-wave pullback. We got a 5-wave move and a 3-wave pullback. That is a 1, 2, 1, 2. Now that's the way that 1, 2, 1, 2 looked. This one has come down deeper, so it might be a larger. This might be a larger dump that we're getting ready to get, like a major dump coming. Okay, so anyway, but that's an example of a 1, 2, and then a 1, 2. All right, that was huge. That was big time dumpy. So you think 600, Lammy? So all the charts are looking down to me, but I think very, very plausible this argument that we get the 2-wave back up. We get a wave that's bullish for the next couple of weeks, maybe, that just kind of retests, kind of like a wave like this, guys, where we've come down pretty heavy, but we're going to get a 3-wave move back up that's going to take some of that movement back, and then we're gonna have the dump that like you've never seen. Okay. Ike, that's hilarious. So anyway, there's an example of a 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, so that was the COVID dump. I think $1, buddy. So yeah, this has the potential. Again, what I'm looking for tonight is a spike to the low. Okay, one more hit to the low, and then I want to see a reversal for 3 waves to the upside. Okay, once I get that now the 3 waves isn't going to happen overnight. Okay, it's not going to happen in a day. It's going to take time. It's going to maybe the entire week. Okay, maybe the rest of the week. It's going to take to play out. Okay, nevertheless, looking for a spike to the low, and then a reversal back to the upside for 3 waves. Now that's my favorite idea. That's not the doesn't have to do that reversal. It could just keep dumping. It just could keep rolling over. But chances are, based on the RSI and whatnot, we're going to get some kind of relief thing here. All right. Now, I do remember the Kraken wick because that's when I That's when I left Kraken and I got so mad at Kraken. Oh, yeah. I think 2350. I mean, that's pretty deep, but it could happen. It could happen. But for my 1212 idea, probably not. But yeah, look at this hidden bear, guys. The hidden bear on Ethereum on the 30-minute chart, major. If this isn't a trade signal to you, I don't know what is. Okay, look at that hidden bear. That's huge, guys. This market is getting ready to go down. It's getting ready to go down pretty hard. So get ready for it, guys. Get ready for it because it's not looking good. Okay, this spike that we're getting right now, don't rely, don't think that the free courses. Go to my channel. And then click on playlists, and you'll find the Learn to Trade with Jim of All Trades. It's free, guys. My newer material, which is part of my Discord, it's $40 to access it. $40. You can't beat it with a stick. And if you're not happy with it, just let me know. I'll give you money back. And you get analysis like this every day, twice a day, plus charts during the day and whatnot. And if you're part of the elite group, you get charts all day long, ideas all day long. So anyway, love to have you guys in the Discord. The last week of February, we're going to give free. So if you want to come in, you got to pay for February, and then I refund February on March the 1st. I refund you February's payment, and then you'll have March, all of March, and a week free in February. So the last week in February, guys, it'll be a free week, which is coming up in 2 days. So starting the 22nd through the 28th, guys, 22nd through the 28th. It'll be free. So if you want to join the Discord, don't be afraid. You're not gonna get double charged. You will be double charged, but I'm gonna refund one of them. So anyway, that's the way Patreon works. So if you want to be part of the Discord, come on in a week early. Love to have you. All right, guys. I'm looking pretty bearish. I'm looking at this move right now as a flat. I want to see one more spike to the low. That's my bias. Do we have to get that spike to the low? Absolutely not. We don't have to get the spike to the low, but I kind of feel like we are going to. But again, I'm personally prepared to not get it. I am short. I'm in profit and doing well. However, I'm prepared to be wrong. And so make sure any of the ideas that you've heard tonight, they're just ideas, right? I don't know if they're going to play out or not. They're based on my wave structure analysis, based on, RSI, what I'm seeing there, and based on correlation of all the charts. And when I put all that together, I get a really, really good bias as to where the market's going, and I can make pretty good predictions as to where it's headed. However, I'm not always perfect, and I'm ready to be wrong. That means you have to trade with good risk management, guys. That's so critical. Please trade with good risk management. Don't overtrade. Don't over leverage, guys. Just be smart with your money. Don't just assume that I'm right. That we're definitely gonna get the spike a hit to the low, and then it's gonna reverse. I don't know that to be a fact at all. We could waterfall from here. Okay, we could just totally waterfall. Now my take is that we're probably not going to. Probably gonna hit the low and then reverse for 3 waves back up before we really get the waterfall. So the waterfall's coming just after a wave like this. That's my take. That's my favorite idea. But that's just an idea, guys. I don't know, and I don't predict the market. Okay. So, anyway, love to have you guys in. I just want to let you know and just give you a disclaimer. That my ideas aren't about being right. It's just about using market structure to get a good handle of where the market might be going. So, yeah. With that said, love to have you, but please, if you guys are taking ideas from me weekly on the weekly, a lot of times I'm right, but guys, sometimes I'm not right. Sometimes my ideas don't play out, or the one that I think is going to happen doesn't play out, and you have to be ready to be wrong. Are you ready to be wrong? I'm ready to be wrong. I've got stops in place. I know what I'm looking for. So All right, let's look at the micro time frame just a minute, and we're going to call this a live here pretty soon. Here, I'm not going to take requests tonight. I'm just going to look at several other charts that I like, and then you can watch along with me. Okay. All the analysis is probably going to be the same across all the charts. If Bitcoin's bearish, so is everything else. Okay. But we're looking at this as a diagonal, as a potential diagonal, or this is a flat right here correction. You see that 3-wave correction here? So we got a diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we got a flat correction. Okay, I took I let go of my hedge long right there on once this started giving me a red candle to the downside. When we had 3 waves here, I went ahead and took that out, and now I am short. Okay, of course I was short. And I was short and had profit here. I didn't want to lose my profit, so I hedged a little long, knowing we were going to get 3 waves after a diagonal like this. Going to get 3 waves back, and then I released that hedge, and now I'm double dipped on profit a little bit there, and now I'm looking for this to 3-wave back, and then a continuation wave to the downside. Yep. My laptop is not plugged in here, guys. Give me a second. Oh, my pleasure. Oscar. Okay. Anyway, kind of looking 3-wave move, looking for this to go down. Okay. So yeah, I'd be looking for this to continue on to the downside. So we probably get 5 waves, probably something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3-wave. Something like that. Unless this kind of goes straight down. If it doesn't give a nice wave delineation like this, then what it may do is just give you just a really fast candle to the downside. Okay? And if it does that, then it's probably just going to spike the low and then reverse really fast and give you one of these. And continuation. Give you something like this. Pull back and continuation. So, all right, let's take a peek at DOT. What is DOT doing? DOT is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like it. Looks good. Look at this hidden bear, guys. I mean, DOT 15-minute. Hidden bear. It's crazy strong. Crazy strong. Yep, listen to what Kimosabi said. Hey, by the way, we're going to be having a video with Kimosabi soon. He's got a nice chart that he came up with, and we're going to share some ideas. We just got to get together, my man. We got to get together. All right. So yeah, again, looking good for that downside move, but this is actually all this is gearing up to really kind of be. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, extended 5th wave. Yeah, DOT's looking like it's finishing a 5-wave move. Guys, I forgot. I told you I was going to tell you how to tell when the bottom's in or how to recognize the bottom. Let me do that with you in just a moment. So hang in there. I'm going to look at a couple more charts and then I'll show you how we do that, okay? The things that we look for to know when a bottom is in. All right, what is this doing here? Yeah, this isn't finished to the downside. Got a little bit more to go, guys. A little bit. ADA's got a little bit more to go. Still looking bearish. ADA, though, is just a thorn in my side. I cannot stand the ADA chart. Can't stand it. Let's look at Matic here. Still looking downside here for Matic. Okay, the way Matic is looking, 3 up. This is 3 down. Might have a little bit more to go here. down here, and we're going to get a flat to the upside, 5 waves to the upside, boom, 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 and then down we go again. So that supports what we're seeing in Bitcoin as well. What are you doing, Bitcoin? What are you doing? Just 3 waves, I hope. Just 3 waves. That's all we want to see. Take me Solana. How about Solana? Solana. Okay, that looks good and finished. Looks like a nice 4th wave. Boom, boom. 3, 4. Yeah, Solana's got a little bit more downside to go as well. This looks like he's got one more hit to the low to finish this. Boom, boom, and then up. That might be a 4th wave in general, and then boom. I'm not sure about that one. I like that move, but I don't know where it's going. Why are you trading Dogecoin, Joshua Hernandez? Why? Why do you want Dogecoin? Why do you even waste your time with crap coins like that? There is no TA for those coins. I'm so sorry. There is no TA for those coins. I will look at it for you, but I do not believe in it. I do not believe in it. See? That's what I drew last time, and it didn't play out. It was just an idea. Didn't play. Actually, I offered 2 ideas, so there was a down and up. Yeah, there it is. Is that an ending diag? Looks like an ending diag for Dogecoin there. Maybe. We got a diagonal there, 3, and then another diag. Yeah, it looks like it's ready to tank one more time. It doesn't look good. It does not look good. Right there. In that area. And then maybe it'll pump again. Maybe it'll go sideways for 1,000,000 years and then eventually pump again. Yeah, I didn't have time yesterday either, buddy. All right. Let's see what else. Let's look at VET. VET is a nice chart. And that didn't play out either. That was an old idea, guys. I haven't looked at this chart in quite a while. All right. But VET is looking down as well. Down as well. 3 waves. Oh, man, the targets are... This is death to VET. Death to VET. I mean... I don't know. But just pulling the fibs. Let me pull them on log scale just to make you feel a little bit better. 0.03 cents, maybe. Another hit to the low, right here. Look, guys, all these charts are pointing to the downside. One more hit. Another low. Another low is coming, guys. Another low is coming. Let's see. How about sushi? Yep, sushi is still on target for my low here. Very much on target for 284 or lower. Very much on target for $1.78. or lower. Sushi does not look good. But might be a good buy down here about $1.78, $2.35 maybe if it gets there. All right, let's look at a couple of let's look at the CME chart for fun. Look at that! Look at that beautiful chart, guys. Look how beautiful that is. That CME chart looks gorgeous. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. I'm looking for 5, guys. Looking for 5. Is that finished? I wonder if we're going to get that spike to the low, guys. I wonder if we're going to get it. We got hidden bear divergence, though. On most of the charts, the hidden bear is powerful with this one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Be careful, guys. I'm calling for a spike to the low, but a lot of times we have this saying in our Discord that, one more hit to the low, the infamous one more hit, but then we never get it. So I'm not sure. I'm not certain of that spike to the low. Just be careful trading. Be careful trading. It looks like we need it. Looks like we're going to get it. I think we're going to get it, but it's not guaranteed to get it, okay? All right. Yeah, let's look at Link. I haven't looked at Link in a while, guys. If I don't take your request, I'm sorry. I'm just tired tonight. I never say no to super chats though, so if you want to super chat, $20 or something, feel free. I'm just kidding. Don't super chat me $20. Join the Discord instead. I never say no to my Discord people. Look at Luna for a minute. I'll look at Link in just a second. Let's look at Luna. The CME didn't open. Is the CME not open? Thanks for that. Okay, cool, Frank. Thank you. I thought the CME opened. I thought the CME was okay. I guess it's not open. I'm just not paying attention to the holidays. I know my kids are not going to school tomorrow, but I wasn't paying attention to why. Call me stupid. I was kind of looking at this as an ending diag, but it kind of fell out of the diag, didn't it? So I'm not liking that anymore. I still like this as a 1, 2. Ooh, what is this? A hidden bear. I'm not sure. That almost looks like a leading diag right there. Three-way pullback. Looks like I need another hit to the low. One more hit to the low, and then it's going up. Yeah, another hit, guys. Watch out tonight for one hit to the low, and then a reversal. Boom, 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 like that. So let's clarify, guys. Is CME open or not? Is CME open or not? Yeah, it's open right now. CME's open, guys. It gapped down. It's on. It's open. We got candles running, baby. We got candles running. We got divergence on the 1 hour. I don't know. The CME is a little bullish. A little bullish. But I need a spike. I need a spike to the low. I need you to spike to the low. If you could spike to the low, that would be great. This came up awful high, though. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. So CME may simply pull back in 3 waves, whereas everybody else might go down a little deeper. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. We might simply just get a 3-way pullback here. Instead of a spike to the low, we could get a three-way pullback and then a continuation to the upside. And this would begin our larger move, begin that three-way move to the upside. That's what I was talking about. That's a good question. That's a good question. I don't know, guys. I don't know if it's going to go. All right, let's look at Link because I wanted to look at Link. I haven't looked at LTC in a minute, and I hate the LTC chart. I have left her. I have lost my love and feeling for LTC, but I'm going to look at it nonetheless. Let's see what Link is. I haven't looked at Link in a minute. You've lost that love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling. Watch YouTube censor this one, because I sang that song. How you like all that analysis down there? You see the arrow pointing up? One, two, three, four. I need the fifth wave to finish. So is this 5 waves done right there on Link? Or is this wave 4 and now we need wave 5? See, that is the question. That is the question of the day. Is this going to provide wave 5, give us a lower low, give us some bullish divergence, and then we go up? That's a good question. Because then we could do that. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, it really does, Lammy. This could just roll over and keep just plummet to the abyss. Let's use log scale here. There's more down, but I'm not sure how far. I got the 1-to-1 fib at 950. 127 is at 645. Yeah, that $4 or $5 range is, well, that's actually a $6 range right there. It hasn't really hit that yet either. So. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, Joseph. That's been the TA up to this point. And it wasn't a 535 though; it was a WXY. All right, guys. I think I'm done. I think I'm tired. Guys, sum it up. Look, oh, I told you I would show you how to know the bottoms in. What do we look for in a bottom? What do we look for in a bottom? Let's talk about it. What you want to do on the higher time frames is we want to look at this wave right here, this current wave. We're looking for 5 waves, okay? So we want to look at it on a time frame that, well, I say we want to look at it. Let's actually zoom in a little bit here. This wave right here, this big. If we're looking at that as 5 waves, you want to change the time frame so that you see that wave traverse on the RSI from the overbought to the oversold region, okay? Which it's done. And it's rejected here. So this is the 2-day chart. It's a beautiful chart. We've rejected to the upside. Actually, so the momentum has actually shifted to the upside. However, okay, that often happens on a 4th wave. Okay, if we're expecting 5 waves, we need to see divergence. We need to see divergence here. And so I've been bearish because of the hidden bearish divergence on the 12-hour. Okay, you see the hidden bear here on the 12-hour? That's super, super strong. Okay, so that's letting us know there was more downside to come, okay? And this doesn't look finished, okay? Back to the 2-day, once this comes down, okay, what you want to be watching for is you want to see this, you want to see the RSI, come on, I'm trying to draw, there we go, the RSI coming down, and you want to see a higher low made on the RSI, and you want to see price making a lower low here, okay? Then you want to take a trend line and draw a counter trend line to this RSI move right there. When price is divergent like this, and you get a break to the upside across that counter trend line, that is a good signal, guys. Good signal that we've had a 5-wave move that's finished and that we have begun the first wave to the upside, that the bottom is in. That's a pretty good signal. All right? So there's a little trick for you, for those of you that made it to the end. Let me know if you made it to the end of the video here and you saw that trick. I just showed you something very important to pay attention to. So the momentum, guys, has already begun on the 2-day chart to shift to the upside, okay? However, in coming up, on the smaller time frames, on the 12-hour, the 8-hour, we've got hidden bearish divergence, which is playing out now. So, but it's not finished, okay? So it's not, this wave isn't done. So we need to let this wave finish playing out, okay? And more than likely, it's going to create a 1-2, 1-2, I believe, before it comes down really, really big. All right? Okay, how do we determine if we get triple divergence? Okay, well, triple divergence happens when you can subdivide the 3rd wave, okay, the 3rd wave on this time frame, which you cannot. You cannot see the triple divergence is, okay, let's talk about it. You get triple divergence on a particular time frame when the 3rd wave, okay, there's a wave right there, okay, and basically what you'll see is that this will come down right. Let me start it again here. This will come down and go really low, and that what that'll do is you'll get a really big 3rd wave move right here, okay? This move right here will create the low right there on the RSI. You'll get the 4th wave pullback of the 3rd wave, which brings it up here. You'll get the 5th wave of the 3rd, and it'll create divergence. And people often confuse that with the end of the wave. What will then happen is you get the 4th wave move, which gives you a bigger move to the upside with what we call hidden bearish divergence. And then it comes down and makes a higher low and creates this triple type divergence here. That's when triple divergence is, when you can see the divergence between the 3rd and the 5th wave of the 3rd wave. Okay, that's triple divergence. Okay, so right here you'll notice that we really don't see the divergence on the 3rd wave here between the 3rd and the 5th. We'll see it on a smaller time frame if we went down to different time frames, we'd see it. But we don't see it on this time frame. So more than likely, we're fine. We're not going to see that triple divergence. We just on this time frame on the 2-day, we're just looking for the regular divergence. Hope that helps you. Hope that answer helps you. Great question, by the way. That's a fantastic question. All right, guys. Well, come join the Discord. Got lots more tips to give you on how we analyze the market and how we navigate through it. And we trade together. We got over 200 traders in there, guys. Navigating together, it's worth your $40. You should easily, if you trade with good risk management, with all the setups and all the TA that you get, you should easily make that money back if you're trading this market. So well worth $40. Come on and join. Okay? Like I said, if you don't think my Discord's worth $40, let me know. I'll give you your money back. You guys have a great night. Thanks for joining the channel, and we'll see you later. You guys were great tonight. It's awesome to have you here tonight. We'll see you. Bye-bye.